Many people are busy shopping for Christmas gifts, and I'm joined this morning by naturopathic Dr. Jacqui Fleury to talk about giving the gift of health this holiday season. Good morning.
Good morning, Trillian.
So what does it mean when we say giving the gift of health?
It's kind of a vague statement, really, to give the gift of health. Like, really, what does that mean? So what I wanted to emphasize this morning is really, what do we expect somebody to feel when we give them a gift? So we're looking to elicit satisfaction or pleasure, happiness in somebody. But what if you could give somebody the gift of more energy or better focus or happier moods? And so really, when I think about the opportunity to give somebody a sustained benefit beyond that initial gift opening, health is one of those assets that we take for granted until we don't have it.
And it feels like one of those things that people might not really think about when they're choosing gifts for their loved ones, right? So just tell us how people can go about giving better mood, like you mentioned, and maybe as well giving answers about one's health.
Exactly. So I think that if you could be assured that you were investing in an outcome for somebody, so for example, if you have somebody in your family that you know is struggling with, let's say they're struggling with menopausal symptoms, or let's say they're struggling with low energy or mental health challenges, or just tired and brain fog. If you knew that you could put something under the tree for that person that would provide them with relief or better outcomes, then that might be something that a person would consider. And how do you achieve that? Well, you might achieve that by empowering them with more information, whether that is helping them to understand what's going on in their blood, what's going on in their cells, why might they be feeling the way they're feeling, why might their digestion be off, or have they optimized their levels of certain key nutrients. So when somebody knows better, they often do better, and then they feel better.
And I'd love to talk about some of the things you brought in today, as well as the importance of testing.
So knowledge is power, and around the holiday season, we're not necessarily highlighting our health. Like that, sometimes it gets shoved to the sidelines during the holiday season, and then people really want to focus on getting on track in the new year. But when you can think about positioning somebody proactively, so that maybe when the new year hits, they have maybe the ability to do a consult, or take a blood test, or read a book that helps to empower them a little bit more specifically about how to feel better. What are the tools? What are the practical things that they can do, rather than just the concept of better health.
And then if people are watching and they're interested in this, they're thinking, hey, I have a loved one who I would like to give them the gift of health this year. How can they go about that?
Well, gift cards work beautifully, and I think that if you can, a gift card allows them to choose a service or to have a better understanding on how best to customize proactive health for themselves. I think that it would go a long way for that person in the new year.
Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thanks for having me.